Toast. Rambo Savage.
Alright, y'all. Welcome to Beacon Road.
What's
And
up?
this is a little game or a little series what it's called Deep Shit.
Deep shit.
Where we have like a little bit more deeper conversations. And so me and Randy, and if there's ever a guest that show up, we're gonna be playing this game called The And. And if you could see the and. Yeah, the and. And it's a series of questions. It kind of like picks at a little bit of, I don't know, vulnerability or whatever. So their tagline on here, where is it? And I saw it earlier. It's called Welcome to the And, where the truth lies in the space between. So that's kind of like where it goes. And some of the rules. Jazz, can you explain what the rules are?
So some of the rules are that you pick a card,
Yeah.
and then you ask the person across you, next to you. You can play a game of 2, 4, 5, whatever.
Yeah.
There's different packs. This is the friend pack. There's a relationship pack, family pack. But you basically ask the questions back and forth. The person who answers the question is allowed to ask the person who has the card the same question if they want. They don't have to answer the question.
Yeah.
And you don't have to answer, but you do have to ask the question. These aren't the official rules. The official rules are on the back of the box, but this is how Bradley and I play.
All right. So that's kind of a little bit of the rules in a nutshell. Randy's like, I'm nervous. Dang it.
Me nervous?
Yeah,
What
what?
is that?
And we're kind of cheating. The first 2 questions we know.
Wait, you didn't shuffle that?
Are
I'll take those 2 out. We're gonna start new ones.
we're just
No,
gonna-
you're gonna answer this question.
No, we're not answering this question. Just recycle.
we'll shuffle it up. We'll shuffle.
Man, you put that 3 spaces back. You're still gonna answer that question.
Fine, bro. Relax.
Take it out the deck. Throw it gambit. Just
Relax. All right. I'll draw the first one. And so I'll ask the question and answer, right? Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
answer first.
All right. Ooh.
oh god, I'm nervous now.
When
I
was
lied.
when was the last time you cried?
Damn, not from laughter, I'm guessing.
I mean, yeah, however you want to answer that. So that's kind of a level of like these.
Man,
This
this is
deep
about
shit.
to get mad personal. You already
You're
know that.
crying right
no,
now.
from laughter, because I'm. No, you know the answer. Do you want to guess it,
No, you can share it. I mean, I could guess it, but you can share it.
man? Can we curse?
Yeah, bro.
Yo, fuck cancer, man. Fuck cancer.
I mean, this series is called Deep Shit. We could curse.
yeah, I was in my car. I think when it happened. I
Yeah.
think I got back from Vegas,
Yeah.
and my family kind of lied to me, which thankfully they did. They my dad has stage 3, stage 4, and then it just went back and forth, and he's
Yeah.
still fighting. But he had a surprise surgery, so I didn't know. I knew he was sick. I knew his white blood cell count was really low.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know he had another surgery while I was in Vegas. The last time I was in Vegas.
You appreciate that your parents kind of lied to you a little bit? Or
Yeah, I mean, I knew what was up.
Yeah.
I don't even actually know. I didn't cry at that. I think okay. The last time I cried was when I first found out that he had cancer, around his birthday. It was because so me and my dad we're both born in August, so it was kind of tough.
Closer birthdays.
Being in the hospital on his birthday.
Yeah.
And finding all that out. So that was the first time.
Yeah.
But I ain't the only one, man. So everybody dealing with that shit. So we're all relatable.
Yeah.
Fuck cancer, man.
Yeah, bro. That's tough, man. You have the opportunity to ask or just draw. It's up to you.
I'll draw.
All right. Cool. So I didn't want to
I
tell
know
you
you
when
didn't
I
want
last cried.
to. You to answer that question. What's the last thing you learned about yourself that surprised you?
What was the last thing? Oh, shoot. That's a good one, too. What was the last thing I learned about myself that surprised you?
That surprised yourself.
How not tough I actually am.
Mm.
I'm definitely I mean, I was a youth leader, youth group, led retreats and stuff like that. Just realizing I'm soft. I'm sensitive, I'm emotional, and to be able to accept that, that was definitely
Yeah. And it's fine. Everybody,
Yeah.
all these millennials trying to be cool and savage
Yeah.
and not caring. Man, it's cool to be in touch and embrace your emotions.
And I also feel like once I did that and embraced my emotions, dude, I felt way more free. Like way more myself, way more like, dude, that makes me sad, I'm gonna be sad. That makes me emotional, it makes me emotional. Like with Jazz, there are times where like I'll just be crying on the phone, like of some random situation, right? And it's like one of those things where like I let myself be that emotional sometimes. So, you know, it is what it is.
Can I answer?
Yeah,
that?
well, you can answer. I was gonna ask that for you. Like,
I mean, was that against the rules? Whatever.
no, like, cause I
You have to.
I have the opportunity to have you answer it too, because
Okay.
you asked. So what was the last thing you learned about yourself that surprised you?
Man, that I'm actually nice at rapping. Hopefully, I'll show you guys eventually. But I don't know. My mixtape coming out in 10 years, so you know that's gonna.
No, speak it into existence. It's gonna come out, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a whole nother
it's gonna come
situation.
out,
But like anytime we do something creative and we're proud of it, that 5 seconds of being proud of that moment beats all the hours of being frustrated with creativity.
Yeah.
And that's why I love being creative. So
Yeah.
those are the moments that I'm really happy.
Yeah, and that's what you learned about yourself.
Yes. It's always nice and refreshing. Like when you have breaks of just not writing and then you're like, whoa, I'm kind of nice.
like,
Still. Let's
I'm
go. No
nice.
ring rust, baby.
All right, I'll draw one. Okay. What are the subjects we avoid talking about? And wait, hold on. What are the subjects we avoid talking about, and how do you feel about that? What do we avoid talking about?
Our feelings. Like any like very personal family moment that causes us feelings. I mean, we've had our like drug moments where like I kind of
I think what's also kind of
ranted and had emotions and stuff, but like
I think what's also kind of tight is like we kind of don't avoid things. Like there's some conversation where like you're calling me drunk and we're just talking about random stuff.
so I don't think I guess
we don't really avoid
anything.
too
I
many
mean,
things,
if you
right?
only have like a couple friends, so I mean, you're gonna talk to
Yeah.
one of those homies where it's like, I'll just transparent to the fullest and just not care about what you think.
Yeah.
Like I'm just venting at this point.
Sorry, this question does
So
not
that doesn't
yeah,
exist.
doesn't really
That doesn't
exist for us. We don't
apply
really
to
avoid
us.
much. All right, your turn.
If you could change one thing about me, what would it be and why? Shit, I want to answer that question too.
I'm gonna answer that, bro. Your volume, man. God,
My volume?
dude, you're so
Am I
loud
peaking?
sometimes, bro. Like, I mean, I'm pretty loud too, but yo, we're on PS4, bro. Like when you were drunk,
Bro, mind you,
And
every
loud?
time I know that
Bro.
about me, and I backspace my microphone,
and it's
and
still
I still
loud.
yell, and
it's still like we might need to lower you down a little bit.
You could.
I mean, we're kind of loud now, but that's definitely like sometimes I'm like,
At least you know, like, when I'm gonna be loud.
yeah, or at least
Like, cause you could see it coming.
yeah, like at least I'm prepared and I'm like, all right, gotta back myself up a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to answer that, you could. That's,
What would I want to change about myself and why?
yeah. For me, when I ask that, it's like it's because it's loud. It hurts my ears. That's
I
all.
think self-deprecation.
Wait, you're asking that about your wait,
Myself, changing myself.
or
What
yeah,
what would change about myself and why?
sure,
Yeah. Cause I make.
right?
What?
Are we playing these rules wrong? If you
We're
could,
both answering these damn questions. I don't care.
I answered it. I asked that question.
Oh, about him.
Uh,
Shoot, I don't want to answer that. Then never mind. Past that. Okay.
okay, you don't want to answer that.
No, I don't want to answer that. Wait, is it my turn to read? When were you proudest of me?
Oh, that's so
Man,
cute.
speaking of being light skinned and emotional.
Bro, okay. I was so proud of you
Oh, God.
when you finally was like, let's do that Unreal video. And you
Yeah.
posted the shit out of it.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah.
That
Like,
was
it's like,
fun, dude.
let's go.
I know I thanked you guys, but man, like, we touched this on the second episode about my social life and how I only have 2 days to be social, but like
Yeah.
these guys out here took probably like 12 hours of their time
Yeah.
to help me edit and rap on a roof. And I actually have video and audio evidence of me being fun, doing a little.
Dude,
It was weird
that
being
was
on.
a
If
fun
you guys ever
shoot,
watched that
too.
video, like, mind you, I was on a ledge, so I wasn't as comfortable. Just putting a camera in someone's face at
also
that
not
too
that
is not that
comfortable.
comfortable. Like, but I still love that video.
Dude, that for me, like just editing it and like recording, I was like, I am proud of this fool. Like, and I was also like, I know you're a rapper, but no one else does. I was your moment be like, yeah, you could fucking rap, bro. Like, fuck yeah, let's go, baby.
It's a nostalgic beat too. That was good. I like that.
All right. How have I changed since we first met? What do you and then there's a second part. What do you miss about me? Which is like, okay. I mean, we grew up together,
Bro, we
don't
better
change a lot.
change. We change all the time. Man, can we skip that? I can skip, right?
Is that a rule?
I could skip.
I mean, it's kind of hard though. We knew each other.
we always change though. Like, let's do a recent change. How about that?
Yeah, you do a recent change. How have I recently changed since we first met? Got taller.
You got taller more than I've gotten taller.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Man, I'm skipping that question.
All right, fine. Yeah, you could draw. You could draw.
Oh shit. How am I most like you, and how does that scare you?
How?
Damn, is that second half question gonna be applicable?
Wait, so you're asking me that, right? What is it?
How am I most like you, and how does that scare you? I'm asking you how am I most like you.
I think we're both just. I think we both have this. We both have the same environment of what we grew up in, and we both kind of think alike. So I don't know how that scares me. I think we're definitely gonna one day get into some shit where we're like, we both thought this was tight, and then we're both like, this wasn't a good idea.
Dude, like, that's always a pattern with me. Like, I barely have arguments with like my loved ones, my family, and the homies.
Yeah.
But when I do, it's always like a very loud and toxic thing, and I always like try to make a mental note of like stepping back before I say
I think
something.
we both have that. We both know that, like, I think we're both like really passionate when we argue.
Yeah.
So like, if we ever get into argument, we both look at each other like we both need to take a step back.
And
hard,
we're the bad thing about us is that we're really good at saying like savage and like attacking people's confidence and like make people second guess themselves.
Yeah.
And so that's not. We're not gonna. I
And it's also,
trust that I'm not gonna cross that.
and it's
line.
also we respect each other enough to, like, if we ever get to that line, we're like, we're taking a step back. Doesn't matter. We're not gonna cross that for sure. So that's what scares me, because we're both like, we could be petty as shit.
Yeah.
But it's also, we respect each other enough. We're like, I'm not gonna be petty to you. I'm gonna take a step back. All that
I think that's one thing that people like about me, but I hate that part about me. I really do.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like that.
I think for me, it's like, I could see why people like that about you, because like,
It's
like
entertaining, but what am I? I could make a joke and make people laugh,
but then you're
without the expense of someone's
being
well-being,
destroyed.
and confidence. Like, it's not cool being a savage all the time, man.
Yeah. I drew that, right? Or did you draw that? You draw that?
I don't even remember.
I drew that one.
I drew.
Yeah. Yeah, I drew this one. So it's your turn to draw.
Okay. What do you always carry with you?
My phone.
Yeah, that's a basic question. Both of us is
Carrying my phone all the time. All right. Trying to keep it nice, you know.
Let's keep it light.
Keep it light.
I don't want to. Oh man.
What do you carry with you all the time? I mean, for me, it's my phone and my car keys.
My confidence.
Oh, let's go.
Man, that's a whole nother. We don't have to get into that.
All right. When? Okay, hold on.
My decibels, my loudness.
When do you come to me for help instead of your other friends?
Any technical, creative question?
Apple support. Hello.
Apple support. How do you do this in Final Cut? How do
Apple
you?
Care, I need help.
Yeah.
Side note: I used to work at Apple, so.
Yeah. I always be having issues with technical difficulties because those be really difficult.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah.
You wanna ask that, or it's up to you. Move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
Your turn. Draw.
And we're cycling through these questions.
Wait, what was that?
Describe the first time you had a crush on someone. Ooh, this is nice question.
I'm gonna ask you this question too. Describe the first time I had a crush on somebody. Man.
Can we skip middle school? Because if you can't take someone out on a date, I don't think it counts as a crush. We're not gonna do. I know nostalgia is important, but let's do.
Describe the first time I had a crush on somebody. Well, okay, first time I had a crush on somebody. We'll do middle
Can we
school
do
a little bit.
Can we edit? Can we do like describe the last time you had a crush on someone?
I mean, you can.
Yes.
Okay, we'll do the first time and the last time.
Okay.
First time I had a crush on somebody, I don't know, it was probably, I'm not gonna name names in this one, but someone in kindergarten probably, where it's just like,
Really?
oh yeah, you're cute or something like that. Definitely like a small little. Older?
You say kindergarten. You gotta do it old.
It said first time I had a real crush. How? Okay, fine. High school. Jeez, relax, y'all. I think it was just like some Asian chick on the cheerleading squad. Just because also, yo, Kennedy was a bunch of Putet people. So I was like, yo, Asian?
Really?
Yeah, dude. I mean, not now, but back then,
Back in the
back
day.
then there was maybe like one table of Asians. And like this was like an upperclassman. I was like, wow. And like we had like a couple classes together. I was like, pretty. I don't remember her name though. Don't fucking ask me. Okay.
You want to do the last?
Okay, my
two?
last crush is Jazz.
Do you want to describe the moment that you saw her? It was just. Or
There was just a moment like in our friendship where like I don't know if we were going out or something or like I remember she just like looked different. Like I was like, yo, you're fucking tight. Like you've been there my whole friendship. I was like, you look different, but you're wearing the same shit. Like
yeah.
and that's when like it started to go from there, and then we started to expand our friendship and our conversations more. So that was my last crush. Who describe your first crush, bro, and your last crush?
Mine was in high school.
Is it featured on the person that gave you the number?
Actually, yeah. I was gonna say I did breakdance club in high school. I went to Kentwood, by the way.
Oh, you had a breakdance club? That's
Yeah,
cool.
I mean,
Kenny didn't
whatever.
have one. I tried to start one. Didn't work.
but I was gonna say that because both of these girls have a dimple, so that's just what happened.
Cheat codes for sure.
I learned how to glide, and this girl asked me how to the dance in high school, but
Yeah.
I'm not gonna count that one. I'm gonna count my my actual high school crush. She asked me from my number. So basically, I was in like pre-cal or whatever,
Yeah.
class. I was talking to the homie, and then man, she might listen to this, but whatever.
It's
She
fine, bro. Just don't name drop.
I was talking to the homie and I gave him my number because we had a project or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I gave him my number, and then she was in the back, and she was just like, "Oh wait, what was the number again?"
So
I was like,
smooth.
such a clean,
so
seamless shot. I was like, that was amazing, and I had the biggest crush on her. I don't know if she knew that, but
Yeah.
And then my last crush was on a rooftop bar.
Hey, on a rooftop bar, you know.
On a rooftop bar, man. Everything went into slow motion. With that, the moment we went into that thing, everybody. I knew at that moment when I first. You ever see a girl so bomb, you just look away immediately after you see her,
You're like, no.
and then I'm
Can't.
like, man, I'm in trouble because I know you guys are about to say something like make me talk to her, and I'm like, I'm gonna need help on this one, and thankfully I did get help on this one, and then
Camera, but wing woman of the year.
that was crazy because
That was Jazz, by the way.
I'm not gonna tell the story in full because
Yeah.
that's a long story, but
It's also, if you know, you know.
you know, I've told this story in real life, but I'm proud of that moment because
Yeah.
I looked busted. I didn't get a haircut for like a month and a half, and all the guys were trying to approach her,
Yeah.
and I got her number, and
Yeah.
she was dope as hell, and she's beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't even throw that word around there, but I'm gonna say, yeah, she's beautiful. I was like, man, I'm so shocked that I am up here. I was so scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I had to figure it out. I was like, because she denied that first thing, and I had to just keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
And the conversation kept going for like over an hour,
We're
more
literally,
than hours.
Me and Jazz literally, like, I remember freaking watching where it's like, bro.
And that was my birth week too. Like
Oh,
I had
yeah.
my birthday that following weekend.
Yeah, that was tight.
And yeah,
My turn?
yeah,
Alright.
I think so.
All right. If you were a superhero, what would your 3 superpowers be?
Wolverine for
Ching, ching, ching.
for healing and
Slicing,
just like
slicing shit up?
just having a knife in your hand, but like
Yeah.
in your body, so it's just like
Yeah.
a subtle just pocket knife. Goku,
Dang it, taking mine.
because you could teleport too. Ooh, you could call a Nimbus cloud. You could not Hadouken. You could Kamehameha somebody.
Yeah.
And what was the other one that I had? Wolverine, Goku, and Nightcrawler. Well, Nightcrawler is kind of repetitive because Goku could.
Yeah. Well, Nightcrawler's still a good one. You could disappear. And
Yeah. It just looks cooler when Nightcrawler does it.
looks very cool. I mean, it's
Whatever, that's
transmission, you can't
repetitive.
just disappear.
But yeah, those are my three.
All right.
You could.
You want me to answer that? That's that
Mhm.
too. Or, I was gonna say Goku too,
You
but
be Vegeta.
I'll say Vegeta for just flying, and being Vegeta. Let's see, definitely. What was his name? Cyclops.
Ooh, laser beams.
Lasers, definitely like laser beams, bro. And shoot, get a gene, bro. Still, yeah. So Vegeta for flying, lasers, Cyclops. And I don't know what third superpower would be.
Magneto.
Magneto would be cool. Healing? I don't know. Is there anybody that heals? I don't know. Magneto would be cool.
Dark Magician from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh!
I don't even know if that dude heals.
I don't know. He does something super, whatever. All right, whatever.
No, the elf girl heals with the 2,000 points on defense. She heals.
Jazz is like in the background, like,
Hey, the fact,
what are you
hey,
guys talking about?
everyone talking smack about me like I can't remember stuff just because I drink. Man, look at that. 2,000 points on the defense and she heals and she's an elf.
All right, yeah, let's go with her. Cool.
That's a solid 3.
Yeah.
I like how we lose track every time.
No,
What
it's
will
like-
you always remember?
What will I always remember? That's a broad question. I don't know.
Super broad. What will you always remember?
Remember my parents and how much they sacrificed to be here.
That's a good
Remember
answer.
that Jesus is important. Like that's definitely like. There are times where like I have my faith go up and down, but like I just hold on to Jesus when shit's bad. When it's good, hold on to Jesus. Like whenever I'm when I'm at the happiest moments of my life, I try and pray. When I'm at the lowest points in my life, I try and pray. So I think that's something that I also remember. I'm gonna ask you that question. What will you always remember?
To be nice to people.
Wow.
Hey, low-key was hella funny is like last year we had a goal,
Yeah.
New Year's resolution, right? Me
Yeah.
and my sister had the same goal to be nice to people.
So clearly,
You two too? Jazz had the same one too? Bro, that's my goal every year, to be nice to people because people be trying me so hard. Like I was being nice. Man, I pre-funk before work every time I listen to music. I'm having fun, especially when I'm by
Pre-funk, like
myself.
not drinking, right?
Like not by drinking, just like turn it
energy-
up, playing
energy,
music
yeah,
and stuff,
yeah.
and I'm so happy. And then I get into work and I'm like, oh, cool, I'm dead inside. Just don't talk to me.
Damn.
And I'm like, I gotta be happy. And I was like, man, I hope these patients are nice today.
That's that.
Please pray, please.
All right. What do you treasure about our friendship? Oh, that's cute. Jazz, you picked these, didn't you? What do you?
I'm not crying. I'm just laughter. It's just wiping my laughter
Your
tears.
camera got you with the tears
Did-
for
oh.
sure. What? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you treasure about our friendship? That's me asking you.
Oh,
Yeah. Man, we
could
can
answer that in so many ways.
Yeah, for sure.
The longevity of it. I feel like it's very rare to have somebody who you've known for so long.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's nah. I don't like that answer.
Up to you, man. It's however you want to answer it.
I feel like how we don't filter around each other. I think we're pretty honest around each other.
Yeah.
Let's go with that one.
Yeah. Do you want me? You want me to answer?
Unapologetic. Yeah.
I think a longevity on that for sure. Like I know that you think that's kind of cliche, but think about it, not a lot of people have friends like that.
Yeah.
Like we know each other since fucking grade school, bro. Who the fuck does that?
Who does? That's a hell of a long. You know how many things can go wrong in 17 years?
Yeah. I think I will always treasure.
And we only have that, what, 2 arguments? Like, not
yeah,
even,
only like maybe 2. I mean, we disagree, but like argue, maybe
argue.
2.
Like, our definition of arguments is a
Yeah.
little bit different than from
Yeah.
your
Also,
guys',
and not to
but-
be mean, we were kind of drunk that night too, anyways. All right.
Okay, yeah.
I mean-
on the one. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah. We were kind of drunk then too,
Yeah.
anyway. So it's like you probably didn't hear each other out the whole time.
Yeah.
definitely treasure our the longevity of our friendship, and then I also treasure the fact that like you're willing to hear me through my rants and shit. Like where I call you about like, oh, I'm like, bro, I got an idea. Like,
Yeah.
that's very only other person is Jazz, and she'll be like, wait, what? And you're just like, yeah,
That's part, man. Don't
Yeah.
interrupt someone's flow, and when they're ranting, just
Yeah.
listen.
yeah. So
Even
that's,
I know how to learn how to shut up once in a while.
Yeah, that's the part that I treasure for sure. Because I think it's also like you kind of just understand my creative brain too. Like there's some people who, like I have to explain them all that. We're kind of just like you're there, you catch it. Just like Jazz, she'll be there and catch it, even though she's like I have no idea how you got there. But that's definitely one of those things too.
It's like, how did we get here? I just explained it to you, but I'm still confused.
All right, your turn.
Oh, my turn. When was the last time you laughed so hard you nearly pissed yourself? Dude, I don't know. Oh, this is for you.
When was the last time I laughed so hard?
That's hard.
Man, Jazz, I don't want to embarrass you. Can I skip?
Man, now she's like, I'm curious. What the hell were you? What are you even saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna skip that one, but that like there was a situation like where it was like Jazz told me a story and I literally laughed so hard. Like I stopped everything in my life. I was like, what?
Damn. I gotta know the story off.
It's
rip.
not even that funny once I say it, but I thought it was like funniest and cutest thing. That's it. Oh, she doesn't want me to say it. Okay, I won't say it.
Was it you?
Yeah.
Man, we were going through these. It's only.
This is tight. For sure.
Damn, we're gonna answer that question regardless.
Yeah, I'm gonna shuffle these cards for sure. All right. Oh, okay. If you had 3 years left to live, what would you be doing differently?
Damn, now I
That's
have to answer that. Travel more, create more.
Travel more, create more.
Make more friends.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's hard
Make
for
more
us.
friends.
Like me and you, we don't like making
I
new
just
friends.
feel like my friends are good. Like, I'm good on friends
I'm
today.
happy with the pocket of
Today,
friends that I got.
tomorrow,
Yeah,
next
yeah,
week.
yeah.
I think we have a solid group, and I don't want to mess up the chemistry.
Chemistry's fine, guys. We're good.
Like, what? Man, now after, like, if Friends Miss or Friendsgiving gets bigger, like, man, I
Yeah.
gotta worry about all that. I like the,
Yeah.
the number that I'm dealing with. But
Yeah.
if I'm about to die, then yeah, sure, friends.
Make some new friends. All right. Want to answer? All right. Next one.
Did you want to answer that?
If you want me to answer, it's up to you.
No,
All
we
right,
can keep
yeah,
going.
we can go.
Do you think this doesn't apply to me, so we're skipping this? This is the relationship one.
No, you're asking me this
Oh,
question.
do you think I'm happy in my current relationship, but I
No.
don't have a relationship because I don't have a relationship? I'm my own best friend. I'm happy. I make myself happy.
All right.
Man.
Okay, so I'll reverse it. I'm asking, do you think I'm happy in my current relationship?
Yes, genuinely yes, even though I believe happiness is a lot to ask for. You have your moments of like kid joy,
Yeah,
like nostalgia,
that's true.
like pure happiness where it's like nothing else matters. You're
Yeah.
like, I don't care, I'm happy right now. And I see that in his eyes,
You hear
in
that?
his soul.
In the soul. All right, I'll draw this one. How am I helping you become the person you want to be? I'm asking you that question.
This podcast, we're creating continuously. That's all I ever asked for.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like that's been the answer to any being bored, being sad, being stagnant, being lost. I feel like this was always what I ever wanted. Like
Yeah.
anything that I wanted for Christmas was like, I just want a hook to be done on a song. Like I want a female singer to be on this hook, or
Yeah.
just keep creating something, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that
a good
way.
one. All right, your turn to draw. Dude, this
Solid, bro. 30 minutes.
yeah, solid. And let's back that up. By the way, this is a series called Deep Shit on Beacon Road. So this adding back onto that if you're listening later on. So
Why do you think we get along so well?
yeah, bro, because we grew up together, man. We know the same shit. I think it's also we have the same how do you say mannerism and personality?
Yeah.
Like whatever that is. Like we have a lot of personalities that like are in common to
Yeah.
a certain degree, and so our humor, we find the same things we find that are ridiculous. I think that's
Yeah.
what's kind of funny in that sense. So
You want me to answer that?
yeah, sure.
I don't think the time thing is a factor because I feel like people cross the line of respect regardless of how long they've known each other.
Yeah,
So I think that saying that as the answer is that we don't cross the line of disrespect.
yeah, for sure.
I mean, even if we do, I feel like I have the faith in our relationship where it'll be healed.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we'll make amends.
Yeah. Should we do a couple more?
Yeah,
Alright.
we can.
Let me check this camera. Cool.
And now we're back.
And now we're back. Dun dun dun. Deep shit. Pow, pow, pow.
Yeah, Beacon Road. Or not Beacon Road, the Beatos.
Wait.
You said it like Beatos.
Beatos.
Hey, we got samples. Shout out to Rode. The Rode interface, Rode mics, everything's Rode.
Yeah, it's tight. It's tight out here. All right, this one. Who gives more in our friendship? Ooh, I think we answered this like out the side though.
No, I don't think we did.
You sure? Okay.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we. Oh, okay.
No, it was a little different. It was kind of going at that. Well, you drive more, but I always make it up for like buying a bottle or buying a
See,
round
I
or buying beer.
appreciate that.
I hate driving, y'all. I hate driving.
I appreciate
I
that.
hate parking in Seattle. It's one of the worst things ever. I'm one of those people that will Uber to Seattle sober
I
because
appreciate.
I hate parking.
I appreciate that because you realize that off the top, no one told you.
Yeah.
You realize how many people like not to like be mean. You realize how many people I gave rides to?
Yeah.
No gas money, no none of that. Not even being appreciative of like buying me a meal or a beer or something if they didn't have
Yeah.
like. I was like,
We don't keep track of like what we do for each other, but we take a very accurate mental note
Yeah,
of like
we
he
do.
did this and this thing,
Yeah.
and like this is
And
why
it's
I'm
just-
gonna give you this good gift because
and it's just
blah,
out
blah,
of
blah.
respect for each other and stuff. So, your turn? Yeah.
I always lose. Describe your first kiss. God damn it.
Wait, that me or you?
I'm asking you, dog.
Dude, my first kiss was my ex-girlfriend from high school, bro. It was just, I don't know, we were just watching a movie or something.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy. Sorry. What about yours?
Dude. Are we gonna skip that?
No, you gotta answer that, and we're gonna go to like 2 more.
I'm ashamed of my first kiss. It was in high
Oh.
school. It was at a party. I want to take that all the way back.
Damn.
Sorry, man. She's not gonna even see this. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but yeah, I want to take that all the way back.
All right, you drew that one, right?
Yes.
All right, I'll draw. We'll have one more of each. So I'll draw this one. What's your greatest fear about getting older?
What's my greatest like? Either a painful death, or like Parkinson's, or like losing all my senses and like deteriorating.
Yeah.
Like a slow, prolonged thing where it's hard on the family.
Yeah. You'd rather just go quick at that
I'd rather
point
fucking get sniped, going 50 cal, just going out like a G.
instead of a slow.
Yeah.
That's rough for sure. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I have to answer the question. What's something you like me to forgive you for that I'm not aware of?
What is some? Wait. What is
What's something you'd like me to forgive you for that I'm not aware of? Am I reading that?
I don't know how to answer.
Man,
Other question. Here you go.
if you could have something of mine, what would it be and why?
You're A7. That camera
Full
right
frame.
there.
Are you sure? Be careful what you wish for because full frame.
I literally accidentally hit the camera. My bad.
Full frame life. I don't know. You might want to take that back.
That's a good camera,
It
though.
is, but you know, color science. Well, I'm colorblind, so that doesn't
Yeah,
really
that's
help me. But yeah,
One more. We have space for one more. All right.
one more. Let's both
One
answer
more
this
to
question.
that we both could ask, or just
Yeah.
Okay.
Run it.
What's something you'd like? Wait, no, we asked. Yeah, that was, yeah. What would you warn my partner about me?
my god.
He's in the room. Don't get your.
You said it already that he's sensitive. Be careful with his heart. It might. When a heart breaks, it doesn't break even. Ooh, bar. I don't know who
That's
said
a
that.
bar
But that's
for
not
sure.
mine. How would you describe true love? Man, that's a long answer.
Yeah, that's a good one. How would I describe true love? Bro, it's not what you expect, and it's exactly like it's not what you expect in the movies. It's actually a lot more honest and real and messier than that. That's the only thing I would say, where it's like people have expectation on this true love thing. It was like, oh, be super compatible, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It's like, no, bro. It's about finding someone that makes you the best version of you,
Yeah.
even when it's rough sometimes.
And don't ask me that because I ain't never been in love, was never close. So I'll let y'all. I can answer that in a few years, but yeah.
All right, so
And
that
see.
that is the end of the series called Deep Shit. We're gonna have a couple more of these. If anybody else wants to be on this podcast or whatever, like, comment, subscribe, and shoot, man, hit us up.
Yeah.
Be on
Share.
this.
Beacon Road. What's up?
Beacon Road. All right, peace out.